Okay, so I didn't think to charge the battery on my other camera, so I'm down to one camera today. So I'll start off by presenting the meal that I'm going to make for today, and then you'll just hear me for the rest of the video, which isn't a big deal because I'm actually going to be doing something different today. It's in the early afternoon right now, and I'm doing a Crockpot recipe. So it's just going to be simmering away all day anyway, and then we'll eat it. See how it goes. I'm making the ultimate Crockpot chili recipe, and this easy Crockpot chili recipe is delicious, hearty, and perfect for chilly weather. But it's really nice out today, so there's nothing chilly about it. It's super easy to make and perfect for loading up with all your favorite toppings. I'm trying, this is like, it says mom on timeout. I'm trying to see who I'm supposed to credit this recipe to, but I do not see a name. But it is associated with mom on timeout. So yeah, thank you for that. Oh, Trish. I just saw her name, Trish. Thank you, Trish. Okay, so the first thing I'm supposed to do is brown ground beef. It's calling for 1 pound of lean ground beef and 1 pound of Italian sausage or spicy Italian sausage or another pound of ground beef. I don't like spicy, and I'm not crazy about sausage, period. So I'm just gonna use 2 pounds of ground beef. So I'll grab that from the fridge right now, and then we'll carry on. Okay, 2 pounds of ground beef. And I'm supposed to heat this over medium heat in a large skillet. I'm actually going to spray some cooking spray on the bottom of the skillet just so it doesn't stick. It doesn't ask for me to do that, but I'm going to do that anyway. Okay, so for the rest of this video, you're just going to hear me and not see me. Okay, a little bit of cooking spray. There we go. I've already set it to medium-high heat. And I'm going to add the beef. Now it says that I'm supposed to brown the beef in the large skillet over medium heat until mostly cooked through. Saying a little pink is fine. So we'll let that sit for a bit until it's cooked through, and then we'll carry on. Okie dokie. I think that's good. So now I'm supposed to add diced onion. We're supposed to dice 1 medium yellow onion. There we go. Smells good. I'll just eat it like this. Just kidding. Okay, and a bell pepper, but unfortunately I don't have any bell peppers, so we're gonna have to do without that. But for all of you people out there, it calls for 1 red bell pepper, seeded and chopped, but oh well. And I'm supposed to add 1 to 2 garlic cloves minced. I did 2. It amazes me at how little garlic is added, and yet how much it affects the taste of what it's added to. It just blows me away. Okay. And we're supposed to just cook this until the onions are translucent. So we'll let that cook for a bit. Okay, they're translucent, so turn that off. It says I'm supposed to transfer this meat mixture to a 6-quart crock pot or a slow cooker, so I'm going to transfer it to this. Maybe I will do this. Get it out of the way, and then just move that over, and then go like this. It's a bit awkward, because I'm used to using my right hand for everything, so normally I would be holding this the other way, but I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, so I'm holding it backwards, which is a little bit awkward. Loud. All right. Okay. Now, I'm supposed to add the kidney and pinto beans. It calls for 30 ounces of kidney beans. But they say that with the kidney beans, that you're supposed to rinse them well and then drain them. So that's what I did. So there's my kidney beans. But I don't have pinto beans. So I hope that doesn't affect the recipe too much, because I'm not going to be able to add pinto beans. Okay, that's a lot of beans anyway, I think. And then I'm supposed to top with diced tomatoes. It calls for 29 ounces of diced tomatoes, and you're supposed to use the entire can, like the juice and all. There we go. Okay. And tomato paste. Calls for 3 ounces of tomato paste. I don't have 3 ounces of tomato paste. Well, I could get 3 ounces out of this because this is a 5-ounce container. But I suppose I could just measure out 3 ounces and then store the rest in my fridge. But chances of me actually using the tomato paste for anything else anytime soon is slim. So I'm using the whole thing, which hopefully isn't a big deal. Okay. Worcestershire sauce. I can't say it now. I used to say it just fine. Worcestershire sauce. Or some people say Worcestershire or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm talking about. And I need 2 tablespoons of that. That's 1. And 2. It also calls for beef broth. 1 cup of beef broth. It also calls for hot sauce. Let me see. I don't remember how much because I'm actually not going to put it in. It calls for 1 teaspoon of hot sauce. I don't like, as you know, hot stuff. I really don't. My husband likes hot stuff. Jared doesn't mind it. Jamie's touch and go. I really don't like hot stuff, so I'm not putting any hot sauce in this at all. So for all you hot sauce lovers out there, pour your heart out. Okay. Looking good. Then I'm supposed to add chili powder. We're looking at 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Again, I'm not sure how comfortable I am about adding 2 full tablespoons of chili powder. So I think I might only just add 1, because again, I really don't like hot stuff. So I think that's all I'm going to put in there. A little bit I can handle, but I preferably would not want any, but I know that's not fair to Curtis, so I'll add a little bit. And then 1 teaspoon ground cumin. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. If it's cumin, I don't know, cumin sounds better. Okay. And paprika. It's calling for 1 teaspoon smoked paprika. And that's the second time I've seen that now. I think that was in my last recipe as well. I don't know what smoked is. I just know I have paprika, so I'm gonna put in paprika. And cayenne. 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Oh my gosh, it's like I imagine this recipe is supposed to be pretty hot with all the stuff that I'm adding here, spicy stuff. I'm nervous. I might not even like this, actually. It's probably going to be way too hot for me. I might just stick to eating bread tonight. Now I'm supposed to put in a half a teaspoon of salt and a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper. Oh, and I just hit my spoons like I always do. It's got to happen at least once every time I cook. So I'm trying to open up the salt right now. Okay. Half a teaspoon of salt. And half a teaspoon of pepper. Ground black pepper. Ugh, it's gonna be so spicy, I'm scared. Okay. And I'm supposed to add sugar. I have a choice between 1 tablespoon of brown sugar or granulated sugar, and I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. There we go. Okay, and that's it so far. There might be a few more ingredients that I need to add. I can't remember. I'll look back at my recipe in just a sec. Smells really good. Okay, so let me see. Serve with desired toppings such as shredded cheese, sour cream. Oh, I missed something. Oh, pour tomato sauce over top and stir to combine. So I need 1 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. I thought there was one more thing I needed to add, or a few more things. Turns out it's just the one. Okay. Now I'm supposed to place the lid on the slow cooker and cook on low for 4 to 6 hours, or on high for 2 to 3 hours, stirring occasionally. Well, it's only 140, and we'll probably eat between 5:30 and 6, so I'll cook it on low. And yeah, when it's done, I'm supposed to serve with the shredded cheese, sour cream, corn chips, tortilla chips, whatever. I think we're going to go to the store and buy some French bread. And I'll probably put some shredded cheese over top. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm gonna move this off onto the counter, which you can't really see. I'm gonna plug it in, put the lid on, and put it on low and cook for the next 5 hours, or 4.5 hours. Okay, and we'll be back. Okay, grumpy pants. Careful, it's very hot. Blow on it good. I hope it's not too spicy, because I put a lot of spice in it.
Oh. The meat is good.
Oh? I've never made this kind before. It's a completely new concoction, so maybe I found one you actually like.
Yeah, but that's a waste of my only eat the meat.
What do you think of the flavor?
Carrots are really weird.
There's no carrots. That was tomato.
Oh.
What would you give it?
A 5 bread.
Okay. All right, you try it, Jamie.
I love the bread.
Well, I didn't make the bread, so blow on your chili when you try it, okay? Because it's very hot.
Okay. Do I like these beans?
You like pork and beans, so you might like kidney beans. I'm not sure.
I'll try them.
Blow it.
Ah, it's hot.
I know, that's why I said blue.
Since nobody takes mini wheats or eats them, I'm taking them all.
Good.
Huh?
Good. Mini wheats are gross.
Hey, gross. Mini wheats are awesome.
What? There's meat in there. I like medium. I like the bean.
You like the taste?
The taste, but it is really spicy.
Uh-oh, what
It's
would you
really
give it?
spicy. I give it a 6, but it's really, really spicy.
Jamie says it's really spicy, so I'm worried. Take a little spoonful. Curtis has to take his to work. Well, blow on it first. Jamie says it's too spicy, so I'm worried. I might have made a boo-boo.
It's not spicy at all.
Oh! It's not spicy at all?
No. Not spicy at all.
Oh, I adhered to the correct measurements when I put it in.
I need to add spices to it. It's not spicy at all.
The hot sauce.
There's no, yeah.
So it needed the hot sauce.
Oh, yeah.
So I should have put the hot sauce in.
I don't know, it's...
Darn it.
And I'm taking the crackers.
So what would you give it?
If it has spicy, 8. It's really good, but it's just not spicy.
Spice.
Hmm?
Without spice. Hi.
Do you have a red dot?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Jamie's recording me for the first time ever.
Yes, I'm not gonna drop it.
She thinks it's too spicy.
Yes, I do. I think it's too spicy.
When Daddy thinks there's no spice at all, so he added hot sauce.
Yeah, I had hot sauce.
And what does Jared think? Do you think it's spicy?
No. Do you like it?
Mine, what the heck?
Do you like it?
It's really, really good.
But it's spicy. to
No,
me.
it's not.
It's spicy to me.
I will give this a 9 out of 10.
A
This
9
is
out of 10.
Really, oh, it's so good.
That's what it looks like.
Maybe I haven't had a kidney bean in a while, so maybe I'll like
That's
it.
yeah.